Hello friends, welcome back to ITAM Guru Software Asset Management Learning Program. I would like to appreciate your support and time for watching all the sessions. In today's session, we are going to discuss 8 different ways. Those are going to help your organization to do the lot of savings and do the cost optimization. And it's really important to have good understanding about the cost saving opportunities to each and every software asset management professional. So in this video we are going to discuss all of these ways. Those are going to help your organization to do some sort of cost savings, and it will be creating your own values in your item space and within your organization. So without wasting time, we are going to start discussing about the different ways those are effectively implemented in order to achieve the cost savings. So before beginning the discussion, I would like to request you to feel free to subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet, and you can share these sessions among your friends and network. It may help them to boost up their career also. So let's get started. So the first and most important way which we are going to discuss, and which is really helping your organization to save some cost, which is getting done by the software sourcing team or the acquisition team, and we can simply say it's your procurement team. Yes, so whenever we are onboarding any software, we will have to think about the sourcing of that software before doing the onboarding, because based on the industry requirement we have to prepare a plan in order to purchase the software license and software contracts. And here sourcing team is playing very important role to do the negotiation, as they are having a very good power of doing the bargaining, and they will definitely try to negotiate the vendor contract with respect to vendor from which we are going to buy the product. It can be IBM, Microsoft, Adobe, VMware, Red Hat, Oracle. So we have a lot of vendors available in the market. Those are delivering the software solutions, and based on your need you will have to understand their contracts. You should be in position to understand their legal ligaments. Those are written into the contracts, and based on the contract you have an opportunity to optimize the cost, and your sourcing team is going to play the very important role where they can do the bargaining. They will pitch for the price based on their competitor price, and yes, we can do some sort of saving by doing the negotiation with the vendor. So this is the first and most important way. But the last way to do the cost optimization is very effective, which we are going to discuss at the last of this session. So don't go anywhere and watch this entire session without skipping this video. Let's discuss the another aspect which will be helping us to negotiate the cost, and definitely it will add some value to the software asset management team. So next one is, as we know, we are having so many existing solutions or the softwares those we are using, which might be having very huge cost associated with your software or your contracts, and you have to think about the alternate solutions which we can use and that can replace your most expensive software solutions. You will have to figure out the open source or maybe some freewares. Those are having the same functionality, and we can use this product without any risk. So as a SAM professional, it's our responsibility to seek for the alternate solutions which may help your organization to reduce the cost, and this is an opportunity to do some cost saving for your organization. And in order to do that, we will have to do the evaluation of all the functions. We will have to talk with different stakeholders or the business owners, and based on the change we will have to take the approval from stakeholder, as this is something which we are planning and we can replace the existing solution which is involved very high cost. And by offering the alternate solution, a SAM professional can do the very huge saving. So this is the second way which we try to optimize the costs, by offering or seeking the alternate software solution which may have the less cost, or maybe there should be no cost. Then let's discuss the next way, the way we can do the cost optimization for your organization, that is selection of SAM tool. It's very important, guys. As we know, there are multiple software asset management tools available in the market, and a lot of organizations are struggling to identify which tool is going to be the better for their organization. And it's not just enough to have tool in place. I have seen many organizations, they are having standard tools in their organization, but they are struggling to take the appropriate benefit of that tool because lack of resources, as they don't have the skilled resources or the good resources who really knows how tool is working, how to take the benefit of tool, and what are the implications which we can apply in order to take the benefit of tool in order to do the cost optimization. Yes, there are a lot of tool available in the market. As we know, the standard and most popular global software asset management tools are there, like Flexera. We also have the SLM. As we know, the SLM has recently merged with the Flexera, and we will be able to see the more or less same functions into the SLM also. And we also have the one of the more big competitor to the Flexera and SLM, which is ServiceNow. That is SAM Pro model, which is having enhanced solution, and I think it's one of the most demanding tool in the market. And I would like to add one more tool, which is Zen SAM. It is also one of the fastest growing tool. The popularity of that tool is very high in the market nowadays, and it is also delivering the very effective SaaS solutions, or in order to manage the software asset management or your SaaS or the cloud solutions or the software. Your GenSam is helping a lot. So it's really important to select the appropriate tool and appoint the good resources, those are having good understanding about the SAM practice, to optimize the cost, so that we can utilize our resource in order to use the tool, and that will definitely help your organization to optimize and save some sort of cost. So the next way of doing the cost optimization is very important, as it is involved in most of the vendors. In order to do the renewal directly, we have an opportunity to negotiate with the vendor from whom we have already buy the product, and it's time to do the renewal. I think the June and July, these are the most popular months where we have the renewals. As we know, most of the people are already working on the renewal part, and they know there is an opportunity to negotiate the renewal cost. They may pitch for the vendor or the publisher to get the price which is most affordable for them based on the volume purchase and the size of organization. You will have your own customized contract with the software publisher and the vendor, and definitely you are getting an opportunity to do the renewal. But before doing that, the notification needs to be in place so that we can make our organization ready for the renewal in advance. So most of the organization, as per the ITAM standard, they are following 90 days advance notification, so that they can prepare themselves in order to do the renewal, and this is how we can avoid the unnecessary software renewals by contacting with the different stakeholders and business unit to understand their need. If there is no need of any particular software in future, we can skip this kind of renewals and we can avoid the unnecessary spend, and this is also again a better opportunity to do the cost optimization. So get well your organization prepare in advance based on the notifications, and your SAM team is playing very important role in that to evaluate and verify and validate which software needs to be renewed based on the need of organization. We should not renew such software, those are not required and we are done with the usage. So SAM team is taking care of this activity, and SAM professional are avoiding this unnecessary cost which your organization is spending on the unnecessary renewals. So renewal needs to be controlled with the help of different stakeholders, and SAM team is taking care of all the unnecessary aspects which involved and getting performed by the your organization. So here we are playing very important role. So next, let's discuss the next way by which we can do the cost optimization, which is, as we all know, most of the software solutions or the software providers are moving to the on-prem to the cloud services, or the we will say SaaS services. As we will have to think about our requirement, we will have to pay as you go. We can call it out as a pay as you go model, because there is a way to avoid the unnecessary spend. Whatever you require, whatever you need, you have to pay for that only. You need not to pay for something which you are not using, and that's the reason most of the customers are preferring to move to the cloud instead of on-prem. This will be helping your organization to reduce the cost of managing your infrastructure. Again, it is helping you to manage your applications, because you need not to worry about how long you are going to use that solution, because based on your usage only we will have to pay the cost. That's why cloud solution or moving on-prem usage or the software usage to the cloud is going to be the another opportunity where we can do some sort of saving, as we have to pay the recurring fees to the cloud services, but you will have to pay till the time you require that software. It's one of the big benefit which we can see in terms of using the SaaS applications as compared to your on-prem. You need not to pay the high upfront fees. Based on your use, you will have to evaluate the usage and the need, and then you can simply go ahead for the use of the product. That's why personally I would recommend the cloud software solutions or the services is one of the best way to do the cost optimization for your organization. Let's move on and discuss the next way and opportunity which is helping our organization to avoid the cost saving, which is software reharvesting. Guys, I think this is one of the very important opportunity for our organization to do some sort of cost saving. The reason is we will have to evaluate, monitor and identify the use of the software those are already installed and getting used in your organization. As a SAM professional, we will have to keep watch on the software usage. We will have to track the usage of software in order to identify who is using and who is not using the specific software. So basically we are trying to understand the usage of software with the help of scanning agent or discovery tool, or your organization might have a standard SAM tool which is helping you to understand which software is getting used and which is not getting used. Why we are doing this monitoring? Because we are trying to understand, or we are trying to figure out the opportunity to harvest the cost which is associated with the software those are not getting used. Doesn't matter which publisher you are targeting, you might be seeking for the publishers those are having very high prices, their pricing model, and our organization might be using their products like tier 1 vendor IBM, Oracle, we will be having Microsoft, Adobe. So you will have to think about the usage of their product. If we are not using any product, in that situation, as per the industry standard or the policy, we will have to get in touch with the user. We will have to get confirmation from end user. Based on our tool notification, we got to know that you are not using this specific software since last 90 days, and I just wanted to confirm, as a SAM professional, I just wanted to confirm if you need the software or we are done with the business users. If end user confirms that they doesn't require software, then there is no point to keep renewing that software or keep that software allocated to that specific user. Based on the software transfer right, we will have to check that in your contracts. If we are having the software transfer right, we can definitely get that software uninstalled from the user's machine who is not using that software, and we can reutilize the same software for the another user who requires that software. So by this way, we can avoid the unnecessary purchase of the software, and we can definitely save some cost of our organization. It has avoided new purchase of software, and indirectly we have avoided the cost which is involved in the new purchase of the same software. So software reharvesting is helping you to reutilize the software which is not getting used, and this is one of the wonderful way to do the cost optimization in IT asset management space. And that activity, and that one of the important thing is getting done by the SAM professional with the help of tool and different resources and stakeholder those are involved in using the specific software solution. This is one of the most powerful way or opportunity which I will suggest each and every SAM professional to seek for that opportunity and help your organization to reduce the cost. So let's discuss the another opportunity. So here we will have to keep control over the software purchase. I have personally seen that most of the customer, without evaluating the requirement, they used to buy the software, and at the end of the year they got to realize that okay, we have bought this many quantities but we have utilized very less quantities, and it is clearly indicating that we have unnecessarily buy the additional quantity which is not required. So at the time of buying any software, we have to make sure that we are going to use it. We should not pay unnecessary cost on purchasing the software which is not going to get utilized. So utilization forecasting is very important. At the time of purchasing any software, SAM team needs to make sure that we are going to use that specific software. Even you have purchased any software, you will have to keep a track on the renewals also, because again that is one of the another challenge or the myths I have seen in my experience, that people keep buying the software without using it, and next to that they keep renewing that software even though that they are not using it or they have not utilized that software, as they don't have the command on their infrastructure and the utilization of software. I would recommend at the time of renewal, we will have to evaluate the use of software. We will have to evaluate the purchase quantity against your utilization and deployment. If we are really using it, there is no risk or there is no alternate way we can skip the renewal. But if we are not using, I would recommend not to renew this kind of software. If you really confident that we are going to use it in future, then we can get it renewed or we can buy that additional quantity. So understanding the usage, and based on the usage we have to prepare a plan, and we have to keep control over the software purchase, the number of quantities which we are going to buy. So this is an opportunity, I would say, to keep control over the purchasing of software. It will help you to avoid the unnecessary purchase, and yes, we can do some sort of cost savings here. So let's discuss the next, and I will say it's one of the most important. I will not say it's last. There will be a lot of opportunities, but I have tried my best to enlist most popular ways and opportunities which is helping you and your organization to do some sort of cost saving. And last but most important opportunity is compliance and audit readiness. We will have to think about the how many software licenses we have procured, how many softwares we have deployed in order to keep control over compliance. We should not be using any software which we have not buy, we are not authorized to use it, we don't have any legal evidence or the purchase proof. It is always recommended to avoid these scenarios, and whatever the stuff we have did till now, that is in order to achieve the audit readiness. Vendors or the publishers are generating revenue by two ways: by selling their product to their customer, and second way is to auditing them. They will definitely say they want to help you, they want to streamline your software infrastructure with respect to their product portfolio, but indirectly and ultimately their intention is to penalize you and generate the second source of revenue. That's what I feel. And they will keep auditing you, but as a SAM professional, you have an opportunity to optimize the cost by making your organization audit ready. Even though audit come, you should be in good zone, you should be in green zone. There should not be any illegal utilization, there should not be impact on your software infrastructure or the software purchase and the deployment. You should know what you purchase and what you are using. Even though audit comes and auditor knocks your door, you should be in good position, and you, whenever auditor asks you to present the proof of any deployment, you should have handy all of these proofs. So collecting the all the legal proofs or the documents like purchase copy, invoice copy, contract copy, and all the legal documents needs to be collected and stored at any secure place of your organization. That will help you or your organization to avoid the unnecessary penalties, and I think this is one of the best and most important way to avoid the unnecessary penalties from the auditor. So I hope guys, these are the most effective ways. I have tried my best to enlist over here and discuss with you all. I'm sure there will be many and more ways and opportunities available to do the cost optimization. I would request you to write these opportunities in comment, so that each and every SAM professional will get aware about these opportunities, and definitely we will help each other to enhance and optimize some cost of our organization. So thank you so much guys for watching this video and sharing this video with your friends. I would like to again appreciate your support one more time and request you to feel free to subscribe to my ITAM Guru YouTube channel. If you're really enjoying this video, it will give me a motivation to come up with new topics and discussing with you all. Thank you so much, and I would like to enjoy you all your weekend. See you guys over the next weekend. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.